Something is happening with the Tesla Semi, which is great news because since the day we first saw this thing in 2017, there hasn't been a whole lot of anything going on with the Tesla Semi. But all of that is finally changing, and this one product has the potential right now to get Tesla back on track. Or is it too little, too late? The first thing to remember is the company mission statement at Tesla: to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. This is something that many people would say has kind of been lost over the past couple of years for many reasons. But if there is one Tesla product that truly embodies that goal of creating a sustainable energy economy, it would be the Tesla Semi. We are taking a vehicle type that is known to create a massive amount of pollution while burning a massive amount of carbon, and we are converting that into a zero-emissions electric vehicle. So the more Tesla Semis that we see on the road, the more sustainable the world becomes, which is why we've been very stoked to see new Tesla Semis appearing in new places recently. For the first year of the Semi release, beginning in late 2022, they are used exclusively by PepsiCo and Frito-Lay in California, and that provided a great opportunity to field test the vehicle in a real-world situation, which, as far as anyone can tell, has been very successful. The Tesla Semi set some very lofty goals for performance in range and towing capacity, and the past year has shown that the Semi can live up to those bold claims. And yet the actual trucks themselves were still few and far between. There were about 36 in operation for Pepsi up until a recent update that added 5 more vehicles to the fleet that will operate for the company out of Fresno, California. Pepsi says that this will be expanding to a total of 50 new Tesla Semis in operation by the end of this year. Under the Biden administration, companies using electric trucks qualify for large subsidies to offset their purchases. PepsiCo secured over $20 million in government grants to cover the cost of 32 of the semis, plus federal subsidies of $40,000 per vehicle. Now, we've identified at least 3 new customers who may have incorporated the Tesla Semi into their fleet. Well, 4 really, and these are all major players. We have images from May 6th that show a Tesla Semi pulling a Costco-branded trailer. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that Costco and Tesla are working together just yet. I've been informed by some truckers that there is sometimes no relationship between the cab and the trailer, but there are so few Tesla Semis on the road that it feels unlikely to be just out there doing odd jobs. What's interesting here is that Costco is not even on the list of known semi-order holders. When the truck was first announced, a large number of corporations were fast to hop on board and join the waiting list with large reservations for dozens of electric semis. Probably seemed like a really good PR move. They could use it, try and demonstrate a big commitment to saving the planet, or whatever. Now, Walmart is a brand that we know for sure has made a large commitment to the Tesla Semi. Walmart Canada has been reported to have 130 Tesla Semi units on order, but we're not sure what the total would be for Walmart's US operation. Either way, we've also seen the Tesla Semi pulling a Walmart-branded trailer earlier in May. This was in Stockton, California, and in this case, there was a very small Walmart brand on the side of the truck cab. So we can say for sure that Tesla and Walmart are in cahoots on this one. The third new customer was reported in April. This is Martin Brower. It's hard to tell what they actually do because the website is just full of marketing nonsense, but they seem like a very hyped-up restaurant supply company that works with a bunch of fast food chains. Now, it's not clear how many trucks Martin Brower has on order, but they are the only one of the new Semi customers that have spoken to the media about their use of the truck. A manager at the company told Electrek, quote, "The Tesla Semi experience has been impressive since day one. Our drivers had no problem learning the systems and maximizing the features that set these tractors apart. We've been able to push these tractors well beyond expectations and look forward to our electric future." That is a very PR-motivated thing to say, but still good news. And of course, the fourth major company using the Tesla Semi right now is Tesla. Earlier this year, Tesla Semi's chief engineer Dan Priestley revealed that the company has been using the Semi to ship over 20,000 battery packs from Giga Nevada to Fremont, California. Dan writes, "These trucks run the same route carrying the same load no load reduction for weight, as the diesel trucks running this route but at substantially lower operating cost. Now it's about scale. He doesn't specify how many semi-trucks are running this operation. Tesla is reported to have 100 of the vehicles in operation right now. It's also been reported that Tesla can build up to 5 trucks per week with their existing capacity, so by this summer there could be upwards of 200 semis on the road, which is not bad, but it's not good either. UPS is another company known to hold a large number of Tesla Semi pre-orders, at least 125, but it was recently reported that UPS, along with Walmart Canada, Cisco, and Schneider, are turning to Daimler Trucking, maker of the battery electric freightliner e-Cascadia. All 4 companies said they had begun to put dozens of e-Cascadia electric big rigs on the road. So Tesla's competition is doing the thing that Tesla can't seem to do: put trucks on the road. Lots of them. And before you start, it doesn't matter that Tesla is a better truck. The e-Cascadia's range is around 230 miles, while the Tesla Semi can go about 500 miles. Regardless, Schneider Meats said it uses nearly 100 e-Cascadia trucks to haul goods. Daimler Truck North America said the e-Cascadia is used in more than 55 separate companies' fleets. The reality is, these giant corporations are not going to wait forever. They're already 5 years behind the promised delivery date for the Tesla Semi, and that might not even be their biggest problem. The Tesla Semi's biggest advantage might also prove to be its greatest downfall: the gigantic battery pack that allows the vehicle to achieve 500 miles of range needs a massive amount of power in order to recharge quickly, and in order for the Semi to be genuinely useful for a wide range of customers in a wide variety of different locations, Tesla needs to install a lot of charging infrastructure that is specific to their Semi, the Megacharger. It's not clear if Megacharger was grouped in with the same development team as the Supercharger, hopefully not, but either way, there wasn't much progress being made on the Tesla Semi charging infrastructure outside of the specific factory locations where the trucks are operated. Tesla previously announced plans to build an 1,800-mile Megacharger corridor reaching across the western United States, and the company had been anticipating that funding from Joe Biden's government would pay for much of the work, but that is not going to be the case. Tesla had been seeking nearly $100 million from the Charging and Fuel Infrastructure Discretionary Grant Program under the Federal Highway Administration. Combined with around $24 million of its own money, Tesla wanted to build 9 electric semi-truck charging stations between Laredo, Texas, and Fremont, California. The corridor, if built, would be a first-of-its-kind charging network that could enable both long-distance and regional electric trucking. Each station was originally slated to be equipped with 8 750-kilowatt chargers for Tesla Semis and 4 chargers open to other electric trucks. But Tesla was not among the 47 recipients that the Biden administration announced in January. Collectively, those winners received $623 million to build electric vehicle charging and refueling stations across the country. Rohan Patel, who was formerly Tesla's vice president of policy before joining the long list of people who don't work there anymore, reported to TechCrunch that Tesla may turn to state funding opportunities or future rounds of the CFI program. Patel said that some of the sites along the route are no-brainers even without funding, although it's not clear how effective it would be if the company was unable to build all 9 stations, which are situated at roughly equal distances along the route. Interestingly enough, around half of the federal money that Tesla missed out on was granted to very similar corridor projects, including a number on the same I-10 freeway that makes up part of Tesla's proposed route. That funding includes $70 million to the North Texas Council of Governments to build up to 5 hydrogen fueling stations for medium and heavy-duty trucks in the Dallas, Houston, Austin, and San Antonio areas. Again, Mr. Patel, who didn't even work at Tesla anymore when he made this comment, reiterated the company's famous opposition to anything hydrogen fuel-related, saying, "Funding hydrogen stations will go down as purely wasted money." Either way, without that government assistance, Tesla might encounter some major hurdles in trying to build out their charging infrastructure. The company doesn't appear to have a whole lot of cash at the moment, exemplified by Elon's new obsession with firing as many people as possible, including all of the people responsible for said charging infrastructure, although he also thinks it's perfectly cool to spend $10 billion a year on AI research, so who the hell knows what's going on? Of course, we've still got a lot longer to wait before we can see how this whole semi-story plays out. Tesla recently said that it now plans for the electric truck to enter volume production late next year and start wider customer deliveries in 2026. Tesla Semi lead Dan Priestley clarified in a recent presentation that the target for volume production is 50,000 units per year from the new Nevada factory, which has yet to begin construction, but Priestley did show this rendering of what the factory might look like when it's finished, which is nothing fancy, but that's perfectly fine as long as it's built on time.